Justin has a lot of tattoos. You have patience tattooed on your neck. And this doesn't count, right above it. Oh.
Yes, comedy can be a little bit uncomfortable. Justin Bieber's Comedy Central roast aired last night, and while yes, there was a whole lot of funny happening, some of the moments left us shifting in our seats, so we are bringing you the highlights, or as we like to call them, maybe the most shocking or uncomfortable moments. So seeing the roast wasn't a complete surprise due to all the spoilers that came out when it was originally filmed a couple weeks back. But man, oh man, there were many moments that no spoiler could have properly prepared us for. The show started with roast master Kevin Hart on stage with a full-blown choir, giving Justin some redemption and spiritual healing when suddenly Justin appeared suspended in the air with angel wings to symbolize the new him. And then he came crashing down to the stage, which was funny because it was that whole fallen angel metaphor. But holy crap, the audience and probably a lot of you guys watching at home legit thought Justin accidentally had just fallen to his death. And then the roasting began, and although it was Justin's roast, there was a pretty even amount of joke distribution about the roasters themselves as there were about Justin, including Shaq poking fun at the Lakers while referring to the other roasters saying, quote, "I haven't seen a more disappointing lineup since the Lakers' last game." And from then on, the domino effect of uncomfortable laughter was like a never-ending train. Like when Jeff Ross, for example, took it upon himself to point out that Selena Gomez, quote, "banged Justin Bieber," for example, and then justified it like this.
Proving once again that Mexicans will do the disgusting jobs Americans just won't do. USA! USA!
I don't even know what to say about that, but there was definitely nervous laughter happening all around. But the awkward chuckles did not stop there, friends. Kendall Jenner and Kourtney Kardashian were in the audience. They're friends with Justin. They were seated next to Jaden Smith, and so you know the roasters had to take full advantage there. Jeff Ross kept walking that fine line by making a Bruce Jenner joke, referring to Kendall and Justin's rumored fling, saying, quote, "If you two get married, who's gonna walk you down the aisle? The only male left in the Kardashian clan is Khloe." Oh my gosh. Chris D'Elia whipped out yet another Bruce Jenner joke, referring to Justin, saying, quote, "You're such a you have a bigger than the one Bruce Jenner wants." When the cameras panned to Kendall and Kourtney's faces, needless to say, they did not think it was that funny. Pete Davidson was the first roaster to take the stand and surely did not shy away from the dark humor of the night. Amongst his more risque digs, Davidson said, quote, "I lost my dad on 9/11 and I always regretted growing up without a dad until I met your dad, Justin. Now I'm glad mine's dead." And in case you are not uncomfortable yet, let's talk about Chris D'Elia, shall we? Along with Snoop Dogg, Chris took it upon himself to compare Justin's Baby video to ISIS, saying, quote, "Baby is the most hated video online, and there are also ISIS videos online." That means someone saw a video with the guy screaming death to America and sawing someone's head off and thought, nope, still not worse than Bieber featuring Luda in a bowling alley. Oh, and then how about the moment when Pete paired Justin's promiscuity with bulimia, saying, quote, "Justin's more models than bulimia. He's the only thing they swallow and don't throw back up." And not too shockingly, the uncomfortable laughter continued as there were a slew of jokes about things like Bill Cosby, ISIS, Anne Frank, 9/11, and slavery. But in the midst of all the nervous laughter, can we please talk about how Snoop smoked and drank his way through the whole thing and on stage? Snoop had liquor in one hand and smoking who knows what in the other the entire time. At one point, after saying mother and the N-word enough times to make everyone start sweating, even Kevin Hart admitted that he was uncomfortable. But hey, I mean, Snoop is gonna do Snoop, and that's why we love it. Other highlights included Will Ferrell making an appearance as Ron Burgundy, saying that Justin has STDs, and hey, even Dave Chappelle was there chilling in the audience, all the way in in the back. Natasha Leggero was referred to as a slut more times than we can count. Justin was called a girl more times than we can count. Disturbing visions of Martha Stewart in sexual situations were inflicted, and Justin's pet monkey did make a comeback. Oh, and then he also recited a very nice apology for his behavior that was very sincere, but may or may not have been read from a teleprompter. But it's the thought that counts, in my opinion, at least, right? Well, through all of the uncomfortable laughter and awkward jokes, you guys have to remind yourself that it's all in the name of comedy. This is a roast. This is how roasts work, so we kind of got to get with the picture here. But you guys, what did you think of the roast? Sound off in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'm curious to know, did you think any of these jokes crossed the line, or do you think it's all in context? Let us know what you think. Then click right over here to check out a rundown of a whole slew of other celebrities that have done the unthinkable and dissed Justin Bieber, except they didn't get paid for it. What's up with dissing Justin Bieber? Let's be nice. Thanks so much for checking in with Clevver News. I'm Jocelyn Davis. I'll see you next time. And for more JB, click to the left for some little known facts about him, or click to the right to remind yourselves who the Biebs has dated.